There we go. There we go. Peace, peace, peace. How's everybody doing out there? Going live right now on YouTube as well as Instagram. How we feeling? How we feeling? Let me see. You know, one thing I think I want to do. No, we're gonna leave that there. I think I'm gonna do. No, the connection should be strong. The connection should be strong. We good. How's the audio coming through for those that are tuning in live right now on YouTube and Instagram? Let me know how the audio is. Let me know if everything's coming through fairly clear. Peace, peace, peace. Wealthy rising, wealthy rising. How's everybody doing today? Just giving it a couple of minutes and letting people tune in and tap in. Should have a good show today. People should be up in spirits as the prices are up in profits, right? Prices of the assets should be bringing back some type of profit for individuals that have been taking heed over the last couple of weeks. And it's giving you more than enough of ample time to purchase at a discount. It's giving you more than enough ample time to purchase at a discount. You know what I'm saying? More than enough ample time. So let's get it started. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. It's the Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rising show of coffee and crypto. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and tapping in for this show. As a disclaimer, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. These are my opinions and my opinions alone. Any and everything that I'm telling you could be 100% wrong. Always go do your own due diligence. How we doing out there? How we doing out there? Jay God, Virtual Assistant Mimi, Pure Skin Solution, Sam Stone, E.L. Hamilton, what's going on? Venus Black, Legacy Building Lady, Bankroll, what's going on, big homie? Donnie G, peace, peace, peace. Kids Power Washing, what's going on? OMC Farland, peace. Cutthroat, healthy, wealthy. Miss Ashley, Cujo, Miss CC, what's going on? Miss the Indigenous one, how we feeling today? Everybody should be feeling good today. Everybody should be up in spirits today. Everybody should be up in spirits. You know, for those that are part of the Discord and watched that video yesterday, I bet them 3 and 5x soul positions are looking good today, aren't they? If you took heed to yesterday's video, you know what I'm saying? Some of those positions are looking mighty fine today. That's why I said in the Discord earlier that video aged well for anybody that watched it. That video aged real well. As we can see, Bitcoin coming in $66,209. ETH above 2,600, and it was just floating around $2,300 and $2,400. You get what I'm saying? Appreciate your work, good brother. I still need to link up with you about my mentorship I tried to schedule back in spring. Hey, send me an email. Send me an email out. Send me an email out today. Let's see if we can connect. Please send me an email out today. So yeah, we're gonna take an updated look at the market. In fact, let me see. Let's see what the big news. If we were just to Google Bitcoin, right? Let's just see what the top tier news is right now. If we were just to Google Bitcoin, go to news. 5 things to know about Bitcoin as price heads to 65. Well, we're above 66, so we're not even gonna cover that. We're not even gonna cover that. What we are gonna do is we're gonna have an updated look on what's going on here with price, right? And what I want to start off with here is the total crypto market cap. That's what I want to start off with here. So what this is a conglomerate of all the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as all the altcoins. Right now, we're coming in at about $2.24 trillion. Now, at our height, right, we were up to $2.72 trillion. So we're down about 5T right now. No, 5 billion, excuse me. We're down about 5 billion right now. 500 billion, excuse me. There we go. Down about $500 billion right now from our previous high. And what you're seeing here, right? Does anybody recognize this formation right here? Anybody recognize this formation and what this looks like, what this could be? Anybody that's on the live right now? Anybody? What are we looking at right here? Somebody give it to me. Let me see who's been studying. Somebody give it to me. What formation is this? What formation could this be, right? What formation could this possibly be? Miss Ashley, you're correct. Correct. The flag. What kind of flag? What kind of flag? Bear flag? Bull flag. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's look up bull flags. Let's see what the examples look like. Okay. We're going to look up bull flags. Let's see what the examples look like. Okay. So we got a bull flag there. All right. Bull flag there. All right. Bull flag there. Right. Another bull flag right here. Right. Now let's go back to chart. What are we looking at? That right there. Let's scan back over. What are we looking at? We're looking at a bull flag here, right? We're looking at a possibility of a bull flag. What does a bull flag do? Bull flags normally break out bullish. We're right at resistance right now. All right. Once again, right now we're trading at about $2.24 trillion in the market. What we're looking to do is retest our previous highs of 2.7 trillion. So we're looking at about another $500 billion worth of liquidity coming into the market. How if you're in this space, right? Head and shoulders. Now I don't really see a head and shoulders. Now, if you're trying to squeeze $1, $5, $10, $100, $1,000 out of this space, can't you do it? If there's a influx of about $500 billion, do you think you'll be able to squeeze a couple shekels out of that? Think you'll be able to snatch a couple shekels out of that? Now, if we're looking for continuation, right? Number one, we're looking to break through the top of this flag. Okay. Once again, it's a total crypto. This is what's going to dictate what happens with the majority of the market. See, a lot of times y'all want to sit back and just look at one coin, two coin, three coin. Why not have a look at the whole market? Right? On a 1 hour, 4 hour. I'm looking at a weekly though. So 1 hour and 4 hours don't even matter right now. I'm looking at a weekly. So I'm looking at a macro perspective. So 1 hour and 4 hours aren't even valid to me right now. I'm looking at the big picture. This is the big picture. 1 hour and 4 hours are literally probably 30 or 40 of these little candles. You know what I'm saying? So now we're looking at the big picture here. Big picture is what I'm looking at. Big picture. And on his most recent pullback, right? What I'm seeing here from a big picture perspective on the weekly, right? On the weekly, right? Here's what we got going on. We got the rejection from the resistant band on the bull flag, but we also have the golden ratio that we're trapped inside as of right now. Looking to see, number one, first, can we clear and close above the 50% retracement? What that does is then wedge you in right here below the flag, right? So you ain't got really nowhere to run. Either you're going to run back down or you're going to break through the flag and go towards that 618, which is $2.328 trillion. Family, get your pens and pads out. For those of you that don't know how to do technical analysis, you should always have pens and pads and at least write down the information that I give you. At least write down the information that I give you. You get what I'm saying? At least write it down. My brother from Portugal. What's going on? What's going on? Buenos dias. Is that wait, buenos dias? Yeah, buenos dias. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna check my WhatsApp as soon as I get done with this live, my brother. But no, this is what we're looking to break through. Now, if we can see that continuation, right? If we can break through here, right? If we can break through here, we may see something similar to, let me see, what could the possibility be here? What could the possibility be here? Let's say right now we're consolidating, but then we do choose to make that move, right? Right? Right now we're kind of stuck like Chuck, right? Right now we're kind of stuck like Chuck, but if we break through, right? There we go, about right there. About right there, right? If we're able to break through here, right? You paying attention? If we're able to break through here, okay? Break our previous high here. What that does is give us the extra oomph we need, right? Let me go ahead and clone this. Take you up here. Ooh, look at that. Almost a perfect fit. Oh my God. Look at that. Perfect fit for the perfect beat. Look at that. Beautiful correlation. So what we're looking at right now, trading at $2.24 trillion, is a possibility of going north towards $3 trillion in the overall cryptocurrency market cap. We're looking at $3 trillion. So that's about another $760 billion worth of volume coming in, right? $760 billion worth of capital needs to come into this market to get it to the $3 trillion mark. How can you not squeeze a couple of shekels out of at least $700+ billion worth of coming in, right? It's about a project in Portugal that I think you would be happy in participating. Okay, I got you. Also, I have Polmatic. I got you. I'm gonna reach out to you, my brother. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I definitely got you 100%. I got you. I got you. So now, right? So now that we see what the overall market is gonna do, right? This is how you play it, right? I'm giving y'all some gems right now. Hopefully you got your pen and pad. I'm giving y'all some gems. Now that you see what we're looking at for the overall market to move that direction, what should be your next choice or question? What's among the choices you have to make now? Right? I want y'all to be interactive today. Now that we know what direction the market is going to be going, right? There's New Money Mondays. We're going to be interactive today. We're starting off the week early, starting off the week nice, starting off the week in profit. After you figure out that the whole market is going to move, what should be your next step? What should you be looking for now? Somebody give it to me. What should you be looking for now? I'm going to give it a second to see what the answers are like. Somebody. What's your next step? We know the overall market direction. What should be the next step now? What's the next thing we're looking for? If we know that the market as a whole is going to be moving, what should we be looking for? Copper Moon. Copper Moon, you got it. Low cap gems. Now, so she got it. Now that you know that for the most part, the overall direction in which the market has a higher probability of moving, now you got to figure out what trains are you going to jump on in order to take that move north, right? Which trains are you going to spread out on? Okay, because you can get a couple of different tickets. You can get a couple of different tickets. You get what I'm saying? It's a couple of different tickets you can get. Which tickets to what trains are you purchasing at this time before we see that major move to the upside? That should be the question you're asking yourself. What choices am I going to make? You get what I'm saying? Which assets am I going to allocate capital to? Always remember this, y'all. This is what I want y'all to understand. There's no one. Don't. Of course, there's at the end of the day, in retrospect, there's going to be some coins that go up more than others. But I want y'all to understand there's no one, oh, this is the one. This is the one that's going to make me. There is no one, right? And the chances of you picking the one is like a needle in a haystack. Do people get lucky? 100% people get lucky, right? But if we're talking about generational wealth here, we want to be able to allocate and spread out that capital in order to have more chances of winning versus just taking a shot in the dark. You get what I'm saying? Miss April said, I'm going to play with some hedging calls. Good idea. Good idea. I like that. She's playing the options game. She's playing the options game. What's pushing the crypto market cap movement? Mostly altcoins? Absolutely not. The majority of the market cap is in Bitcoin. The majority of the market cap is actually in Bitcoin. If we look at the altcoin market, right? This is total one. If we look at total three, this is total three right here. This is total three. This is the crypto market cap. Hold on, let me show you on Instagram. This is the crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So these are your altcoins, and this is only about $620 billion worth. Right now, we're at about $620 billion worth, okay? We're at about $620 billion worth of capital right now. Now, we can look and see that we've kind of got a similar. Let's see, are we breaking out? Let's see if we can. Okay, we do have. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can put this together real quick. Wow, we do. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect symmetry. Look at that. Hold on. Hold on. So we have what? We have another one. We have another one, right? Hold on. Let me turn this off. There we go. Right there. We got another flag. And the interesting thing about this flag, right? The interesting thing about this flag, right? I want y'all to look and see what happened. This is the altcoin market. These are your altcoins, right? We had resistance, 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 break, and then back test that resistance as support. Okay. There we go. Back in there. All right, we back in. Yeah, I did freeze up. We back in. We got back in, y'all. My apologies. My apologies for those on YouTube. My apologies. Grandmaster Bay. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna look at the emails as well. Now we should be back on YouTube. We should be back on YouTube looking at the bull flag on the altcoin market, which now what we're gonna do is we're gonna identify what a continuation move could look like out of this bull flag. Right? And look, the same thing is going on that we just seen. The same thing is going on that we just seen on the regular crypto market cap. Where are we at? No, in fact, you know what? The difference is here is that we're still under the 50% retracement level. Okay? We're still under the 50% retracement level. If you don't know what I'm talking about this level right here. See that 50% at $627.44 billion? We need to break through that and ultimately take out $665.535 billion. What that's going to do is give us the umph we need to retest our previous high here. And then it's going to take us into this next ratio up here, which if we just real quick, hold on. Go ahead and snatch that up. For those that are watching me do this right now, I want you to understand the way I look at this is just art to me. These are just pictures. The numbers really don't matter. The numbers are going to come from the picture that I look at and create, right? This is just art. For those that are actually old enough, if you remember, right? Do y'all remember the connected dot coloring books we used to have, where it used to be pictures? Sometimes you really didn't know what the picture was until you connected all the dots. Do y'all remember that? Anybody? Anybody of age? Anybody of age enough to remember those connected dot? I haven't seen them in some years, but remember those connected dot coloring books? You would get a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Well, depending on, I guess, what coloring books you got, right? Do y'all remember that? This is the same thing when I'm looking at charts. It's the exact same thing. Support, resistance, patterns, they're dots to me. And what they do is they create a picture, and the picture tells a story, right? It just so happens that within this art, the story is a possibility of where price may be going, right? And this is the story. This is the story that it tells. I'm telling you, it's not hard to learn technical analysis if you get the right teacher, and which makes it less complicated because it's just a piece of art. It's just a picture. It's just a picture, right? I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care what these numbers were up here. Based off mathematics and the design of the picture, this is where price is more than likely going to go. Once we take out this, dominate here, we can at least look somewhere between a 1272 and a 1618. What that means for us is that price could go north somewhere of 876 to 988 billion dollars from where we currently stand. Okay. All right. It's just connecting the dots. It's just art. All right. Now, what does this mean for price within the market though? Let's see. What does this mean for Bitcoin? Let's take a look at BTC real quick. Let's take a look at BTC real quick. And we are looking at Bitcoin on a weekly chart. Open it on up. All right. Let's open it on up. See if we can get any type of, what do we got going on here? Okay, we're right at resistance. We're right at resistance right now. All right, we're right at resistance, looking to see if we're going to be able to break north, break through. And if we are able to break through here, right? If we are able to break through here, hold on. There we go. So yeah, if we are able to break through here, right? The idea is, okay, well, what's the next step for Bitcoin? And similar to what we've been seeing throughout the day, right? Time and time again, which are these bull flags, right? Which are these bull flags. Once again, if we go back and we take a look, this is what we're looking at, right? Bull flag. Okay. Bull flags. Bull flags. Let's go take a look at some images, right? That's a bull flag versus a bullish pennant, right? This is a flag channel. You got the breakout. Okay. You can see the uptrend there. That's what I'm trying to show y'all and teach y'all. That's what I believe that we're looking at right now. Right? Always remember this. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. These are my opinions and my opinions alone. Please don't take this as any type of financial advice. All right. But what I believe that we're looking at here is a bull flag. Now it's a couple different ways that we can look at and see what are the possibilities of a continuation move of this bull flag moving north. We can do a macro perspective, all-time high of November 2021 at about 68,997, right? To our low, right? And then what that's going to do, November 22nd. November 22nd. Let me look at my schedule. Mantamore. Let me look at my schedule. I got you. I got you. But look, what we're looking at right now, right? If we're looking at continuation out of Bitcoin, you got two things that's stopping you right now. You got two things that's stopping you right now. And that just happens to be your resistance right here and then your one spot right here. So right now where we're at, if we can get through this red line and then break through this white line at $68,997, what that's going to do is open up the door for $83,500 to $102,000 as a possible target to the upside. Okay. So now if we were looking at this and we were going to draw this out, we would already look and see that we've already back tested our previous golden ratio. That's down here, right? We already back tested that right here, right? You already got your back test. So now what you're looking for is a continuation move. Slide that down, open it up. There we go. There we go. So yeah. So right now, right, and I've been telling y'all this for the last couple of months, last couple of weeks, last couple of years. Well, really within this most recent cycle, I've been telling y'all for the last couple of weeks to the last couple of months that all we're doing is consolidating right here. I've been telling y'all that this is normally the accumulation phase. When everybody else is bored out of their minds and they're like, oh, crypto ain't shit going on over there. Crypto is dead. Da 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 da. That's normally the best time to get in. That's normally the best time to get in. You get what I'm saying? While the rest of the world that doesn't really know what the hell is going on over here is saying that nothing's going on over here and they're chasing the next high, right? They're chasing the next whatever's hot right now. We're the ones that already understand that we're just light years ahead of everybody else. It ain't about a board or a not board thing. It's about generational wealth and the future of finances. And within the blockchain sector, Web3 specifically, decentralized finance, which is the backbone of what this new financial system is going to be built on. This is where you need to be at. If you want to talk money, especially the future of money, and you're not talking blockchain and cryptocurrencies, you're lost in the sauce. I don't care what you're talking about, right? In fact, my homie just dropped something on me, and just so I can show y'all kind of where things are going, right? Because it doesn't really matter what you're talking about out there. Damn near every aspect of the financial world is going to have some type of remnants of or connection to the blockchain. Okay. So what do we got here? This is, let me pull this up for y'all. And this it's just like, man, it's just so amazing. It's just so amazing where things are going, right? Just so amazing where things are going, right? Look at this. Transforming home equity into an investable digital asset. Digital asset, right? So now it doesn't matter if you're into real estate, if you're into land, right? Home equity loan for the 21st century. What the fuck are we talking about out here, y'all? How many of your real estate gurus are telling you about the future of real estate? Not today, not the shit that's been going on for the last 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. How many of them are telling you about the future? For those that are talking to you, I'm just gonna nail this home real quick. We got real estate. Okay. You got your real estate gurus out there. Okay. Let me just hit this home for everybody real quick. Let me just hit this home real quick. You got real estate, right? Hold on. Hold on. You got land, right? You got land, actual parcels, right? On the blockchain, right? You got real estate. You got land, right? Hold on. You got mobile, right? You got mobile, talking device. You got internet, hotspot. Everything I'm talking about right now is blockchain and cryptocurrency. Everything I'm talking about right now is blockchain and cryptocurrency. Okay? Everything I'm talking about right now is blockchain and cryptocurrency. You got trust. Once again, these are different sectors. These are different sectors, right? That I'm showing you that the majority of the financial world, the communication world, as we know it, is going towards a digital world. How many of the gurus are out there getting y'all prepared for the future? And how many of them are teaching you outdated shit? Or let me not even call it outdated. Let's just say that they're not getting you ahead of everybody else with the information that they're sharing. Let's just say that. They're not getting you ahead with the information. They're now, this is the thing. They're getting you ahead of the layman because the layman don't know shit about shit. Right? So to somebody that doesn't know anything about real estate, I mean, a simple real estate class is going to be more than the average. Right? But what I'm trying to give y'all is to put y'all up into the top 1 to 5% of the people that understand where the future of the financial sector is going. That's what I'm trying to do with y'all. So that when you go sit down and talk to somebody about real estate and you ask them about tokenizing your property, you can school them. Because I guarantee they're not going to know what the hell you're talking about. Guarantee it. Raspy, what's going on? Yeah, I'm loving the ecosystem and the deep end and peak. They really trying to put it into the real world. No, they are. They are. They definitely are. Right? Now let's jump in real quick. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to Bitcoin real quick though. Let me go back to Bitcoin just so we understand what we're looking at here. Gerard L. Shy City Finance. What's going on, big homie? Peace, peace, peace. Gerard, I'm trying to remember. You said it's been a while. It's definitely been a while. I'm trying to remember. Gerard L. I see you one of the L's. Islam, what's going on, Noble? Now, this is what we're doing with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin needs to break through here. Okay. Bitcoin needs to take out here. All right. And then once this gets taken out, it gives Bitcoin the possibility to go here. Okay. That's what we're looking at here. That's what we're looking at here. Remember when I came? Yeah, I do remember when I came to LA. Yes, sir. What's going on, big homie? Venus Black said, I'm a real estate broker and I can tell a lot of agents don't even know about real estate investing, let alone what's happening with blockchain tech. Facts. Antonio Blackman said, what's some sites for real estate on the blockchain? I just showed you some. Let's see. Let's say real estate. You know what? You can look at what is it? POLY. Hold on. Man, it escapes my mind right now. Let me see. Proppy. That's what it is. You can check out Proppy. You can check out Proppy. You know, so just as like a beginner, just to try to get an understanding of what's going on. Right? PROPY.com. Right? You can check that out. That's one. Yep, Realty's another one. Hold on. Realty's another one. Fractionless and frictionless real estate investing. Get to know the world leader in real estate tokenization. Right? It's another one you can check out if real estate's what you want to get into. Venus Black said Bully has a fire. Oh, I do got a class on real estate. You 100% right. I damn near forgot. We did do a class on real estate. For those that want to get into the digital real estate, right? I did forget. That's because I've held hundreds of classes, y'all. Hundreds, probably thousands of classes over the last 6-7 years. Let's take a look. Where is the real estate class at? Real estate. Where are you at? Ah, there it is. Yep, blockchain real estate right there. How to invest in digital real estate, part 1 and part 2 with a bonus real estate tokenization contract, PDF. Highly undervalued. Highly undervalued. In fact, you know what I want to take a look at with what's going on in Florida, right? Let's take a look at oh man, what do I want to take a look at? Let's take a look at, because what we could have done, right? Which, you know, I don't know how I feel about it, morally speaking. But what an individual could have did was you actually could have shorted Miami. You could have took a short out with leverage. Let me see if they got Miami. Hold on. Let me see if they got Miami on here. Blah, blah, blah. Navigate global real estate markets. Let's see. I don't want to connect right now. I just want to take a look. Miami Beach. Miami Beach. Here we go. These are the sales. Look at real estate. Got Miami, Brooklyn. Man, New York is down. Look at Brooklyn. Down 7%. Look at that. Brooklyn, New York, Boston. Miami Beach is actually up. Interesting. It's a lot you can learn. Yeah, you can long and short some of these positions. Or you can just supply liquidity, which is what a number of us did to get the airdrop. For those that took that real estate class, you should have been able to get the airdrop, right? You should have been able to get the airdrop, right? So if you look here right now, a share of Miami is $584, right? Right now, they got about 16 million in open interest in they got about 16 million in open interest in longs and about 15.8 million open interest in shorts. So you can take a long or a short depending on what you want to do, right? You can take a long or a short depending on what you want to do, right? And like I said, I'm just showing y'all the wild world of blockchain and cryptocurrency. That's all. I'm just showing y'all what's really going on over here because a lot of people really ain't speaking about it. You know, does your top real estate guru know that you can take long and short positions with leverage on a decentralized application, which takes nothing to sign up? Just connect your wallet. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. So as of right now, what we're looking for is Bitcoin to break through our resistance level of the bull flag, and I'm looking for a continuation move. Next area of interest for me, this is me, everybody. Once and only once we're able to clear, I'm gonna say $70,000 again. Once we get above $70,000, I'm looking for about another $13,500 move. Once again, above 70K, I'm looking for about a $13,500 move to 83,500. And then once and if we get there is when I come back and do a reevaluation. Even though I'm going to keep doing the reevaluations throughout the week and while we work our way up there. As of right now, that is my area of interest. That is not financial advice. Let me put that out there. That's not financial advice. That's just my area of interest. So now let's see what's going on in the Bitcoin space, right? And this is where you get your passive income from. Solve raises 11 million to grow to $1.3 billion Bitcoin staking protocol. Solve Protocols, which is Solve BTC product, has more than 20,000 Bitcoin staked. That's 1.24 billion deployed across 10 major market networks. Bitcoin staking platform Solve Protocol has raised about 11 million from the Muru subsidiary Laser Digital, Blockchain Capital, and OKX Ventures. Various Bitcoin staking platforms and protocols have emerged in recent years aiming to tap the potential of hundreds of billions of dollars worth of capital held in BTC by putting it to work on other networks. So what they're saying here is that Bitcoin staking platform Solve raised about 11 million. They got about 20,000 Bitcoin on there. And they're just telling you what staking refers to, offering up digital assets to help finance the operation of a blockchain network in return for rewards such as yield. In this sense, it is similar to receiving interest on the balance of one's bank account. Fellow Bitcoin staking platform Babylon has drawn over $1.5 billion worth of staked Bitcoin across 2 rounds, totaling a little over 2.5 hours. Y'all see that? $1.5 billion worth in 2.5 hours, demonstrating the considerable demand for such services. This does, however, remain well below some staking platforms on Ethereum, such as Lido with 23.7 billion of collateral or Eigenlayer with 10.9 billion. But once again, those ecosystems have been around for a lot longer than the Bitcoin ecosystem, right? With a market cap of over 1.2 trillion, Bitcoin holds huge opportunities for growth, said the co-founder of Solve, Ryan Chow. Its staking rate lags far behind Ethereum's 28%. If Bitcoin reached similar staking levels, it could unlock $330 billion worth in volume. Now, remember, we're looking for about 760, I think $750 billion worth of capital to come into the altcoin market to get us to our new highs. So, and that's the thing, right? Always remember, right? As far as your life and how it goes, we manifest a lot of things that happen in our life. We manifest the majority of shit that happens in our life, in fact. So if you're talking about pennies and crumbs and nickels and dimes and a meal ticket and all that shit, that's cool. But then when you get to talking about 100 million, 100 billion, $2 trillion, how can you not manifest $1 million? Think of it like this, right? If we reach for the moon, but we only reach it to the stars, right? That's like you saying, man, I just want a meal ticket. You're probably only going to reach somewhere close to about 100 grand, 200 grand. You're going to get close. When you start reaching for that $100 million mark, $1 million is just a drop in the fucking bucket. When you're reaching for that $100 million mark, that $1 billion mark, $1 million is just a drop in the bucket. That's like you making your first 1,000 out of your way to $1 million. You get what I'm saying? That's the way I look at it anyway. I don't know if y'all can relate, but that's the way I look at it anyway. So when we're talking about hundreds of millions of billions of dollars every single day, How can you not eventually manifest that into your reality? If that's all we're talking about. Hey, go look at it right now. I reactivated it earlier. I actually reactivated it earlier. Go look right now, NFT Barber. I actually reactivated it earlier. Go look right now. Anyways, moving on in more news, right? Because we do have, which today is the last day to get your tickets for this upcoming class. We got 3 classes going on this month. Right? The first class is this week. The first class is this week, and that is on the 17th. That's on the 17th at 7 p.m. And we're going to be jumping back into the Avalanche ecosystem, right? There's a lot more going on over there. They've had some upgrades, and I don't want people to miss a lot of the innovation that's being built over there, because it's out of that innovation where we're able to bring out wealth for the next generation, right? If we want to just be slick with the words, right? So this class, remember, these classes are $100 right now. Everything's at an early bird special, but today's the last day for the special for this week's class. And then next week is going to be the next Monday is going to be the end of the special for that week, and then so on, right? So for those that want to be a part of the Avalanche Layer 2 ecosystem overview, the newest innovation, 7 p.m. October 7th. And if you're not, October 17th, excuse me. And if you're not in class, you do get a recorded copy. And the class says 2 hours, but it may run anywhere from 2 to 5 hours. So just make sure that you put a lot of time to the side in order to enjoy the full class. But that's available right now on blockwallstreet.io. Once again, today's the last day for that early bird entry. Today's the last day for that early bird entry. Now, what do we got going on with Avalanche? Right? Now, this could push price. And for those that are part of the Discord, remember, we're using that strategy, and we got the buy alert, what, a week ago on Avalanche? We got the buy alert using the strategy within the Discord. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sony also changed their name. Blockchain is here to stay. Oh, yeah, this ain't going nowhere. This ain't going. Yeah, Trader Joe changed their name. Yep. Yep. I dropped that on the page. Yep. A lot of rebranding. We're going to cover that too, about Trader Joe's during class. But Avalanche to buy back nearly 2 million AVAX sold to Terra in 2022. Right? So they're going shopping for AVAX. In 2022, the Avalanche Foundation sold $1.97 million worth of AVAX, worth $100 million at the time, to Terra's foundation before it collapsed. Now, check this out. It's buying it all back at a discount. Oh my God. They sold it for $100K. Right? They buying it back at 45 point. No, excuse me. They sold it at for $100 million. They're buying it back for 45 point. That's not even. That's less than half what they sold it for. This is a win, yo. It's like you selling or whatever. It's like you selling something, a product, goddamn it, for 1,000. They go broke or whatever, fall on hard times, and then sell it back to you for $45. I mean $450, right? If you sold it to them for 10,000, they sell it back to you for 4,500. Right? 45, whatever be 45, $4,550. In the case of $1,000, it would be $455, right? How do we change our ETH to USDC on their site? You don't change it on their site. What you want to do is you want to go to Camelot. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. I'm just explaining the route that I would go if I needed to change my USDC on the Arbitrum network. Remember, you need to be on the Arbitrum network. So if I'm not on the Arbitrum network, whether I got USDC, USDT, or DAI, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Camelot Exchange. That's the main exchange on the Arbitrum network. And I'm going to exchange, or you can use, you can also use, what exchange is that? Velo? You might be able to use Velo too, if Velo's the one I'm thinking about, but it might not be. It might be Arrow. But anyways, you can go to Camelot Exchange. You can swap out anything you want for USDCE in order to buy the contracts on the Hedgic if you want to open up a call or a put option. You can definitely use that. You can definitely use that. Shalom, what's going on, Walt? Oh, no, huge win. Definitely. Huge win. Huge win. So now the Avalanche Foundation plans to repurchase the 1.97 million Avalanche tokens it sold to Luna Foundation, right? And the foundation will buy the tokens from Terra Luna's bankruptcy through tokens are currently valued at 57 million on the market. On October 9th, a repurchase agreement and settlement filed in a Delaware bankruptcy court is now pending court approval, the Avalanche Foundation said on October 11th. This action ensures that LFG would not violate their original agreement's restrictions on the token's use and shield the tokens from the complexity of a bankruptcy trustee liquidation. Everything moves in trust, y'all. I hope y'all understand that. Everything moves in trust, right? Nah, he wouldn't have to use Simple Swap, Sam Stone, because he's already on the network. If he wasn't on the network, so Simple Swap you should use if you're going from blockchain to blockchain. But when you're doing interchange or what do they call it? Cross chain transactions from Polygon to Avalanche, Avalanche to Arbitrum, Arbitrum to Base, Base to Degen, Degen to Ethereum. You can just use something as simple as D-Bridge or Jumper Exchange. You don't even have to go to Simple Swap. Simple Swap I would use in the event of me having to go from maybe Bitcoin to Ethereum, Ethereum to XRP, XRP to Ripple, Ripple to Aptos, Aptos to Sui, Sui to Say. That's in the case I would use Simple Swap. You get what I'm saying? That's when I would use Simple Swap. Gold backs on the way, Bitcoin rising. All praise due to the Most High, alhamdulillah, all the time. All the time. Yeah, hey, look, that's another thing. If y'all not getting y'all gold right now, what have I been telling y'all for the last couple of years, but really trying to pound into y'all heads over the last couple of months? Acquire as much gold, silver, crypto, and land as possible. Now, land may be a little hard to come by, but the more gold, silver, and crypto you acquire, it's going to put you in a better position to then acquire that land. Now, remember, I just showed you where you can go acquire some land for cryptocurrency using the blockchain. And right now, they got land as low as $984 for a 0.9. What the hell? I actually may go buy that. 0.9 acres for $984 in New Mexico. Interesting. I may have to go purchase that. Unless somebody backdoors me. Hopefully there's nobody on this live like that, though. But hey, it's willy-nilly open to everybody, Joe. They got land. Damn. I want to buy this right now. I mean, just for me buying almost an acre for $1,000, I don't care. I flip it later on. But if you were trying to understand how to move between blockchains, where would you start or look? So me personally, it just comes from experience. There's no, I don't think there's no like, I'm trying to think, like no base point of entry for education. I mean, you can just Google, how to, but it's going to be so complicated, Joe. It's going to be so complicated. What you can do, Queen, if you want it, just set up like a half-hour consultation with me. Set up a half-hour consultation. I can show you how to move amongst probably 20 different blockchains. Probably more. Probably more. What platform for the land? That's Fabrica.land. And another thing I like about that land, see, I'll be giving y'all the sauce for real, for real. Hey, look, another thing about the land is you can put the land up as collateral and take a loan out against it on the blockchain in DeFi. Come on, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Come on, man. We're talking about land grabs for Bitcoin. Well, USDC, excuse me. But you can swap your Bitcoin for USDC. We're talking about grabbing land, putting land up as collateral, and then taking a loan out against the land to go acquire more assets. I'm trying to help someone, and it's hard for me to explain it. I mean, just tell them that they need to use a bridge. If they're trying to just go from between different blockchains within the same ecosystem, so like everything within the Ethereum virtual machine ecosystem, right? They can just use a bridge, right? Can I tokenize land outside of the USA? That is a huge possibility. That is a huge possibility. Just depends on what platform you're looking to use. Just depends on what platform you're looking to use. Okay? All right? Now, back to Avalanche. Back to Avalanche, right? They're going to be returning the 1.97 million AVAX to the foundation's holdings. Okay? The tokens are now worth 42% less. Man, that was one hell of a move. The settlement will reduce litigation costs and deplete fewer assets available to distribute to creditors. It will ensure that the firm will recover an amount close to the current market value of 1.97 million AVAX tokens. And the settlement amount was derived based on the volume-weighted average price of AVAX tokens over a 7-day period in August 2024. LFG is a nonprofit organization that was tasked with building and maintaining reserves for Terra's algorithmic stablecoin, which it used to purchase the AVAX haul. Less than a month later, USTC lost its peg within the United States dollar and fell as low as 0. That was one hell of a short. Terraform Labs, the firm behind the Layer 1 blockchain Terra, also swapped $100 million worth of Terra Lab Classic Luna tokens for AVAX to strategically align ecosystem incentives in April. Nearly 60 billion was wiped from Luna and USTC's market cap as a result of the collapse. The repurchase agreement comes as a Delaware bankruptcy judge approved Terra Labs' move to wind down its operations last month, following a $4.5 billion settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission in June. Terraform reportedly suggested it could pay between $185 million and $442 million as part of its winding down plan, though its total losses were impossible to estimate. That is crazy. Impossible to estimate. Impossible to estimate. Now, by a show of hands, right? By a show of hands, let me see. Let me see who out there took this class. Because right now you're probably patting yourself on the back. Would you be able to store that land in your UPMA account, being it's a trust? Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. For those who want to learn how to set up a trust, hey, I got a full walkthrough, about 4.5 hours worth, $200. You're not going to get it any better than that. You're not going to get it any easier than that, right? Glint is a good option to buy gold. Glint's okay. The only thing I don't like about Glint is that they ask for your employee ID or your social security number rather, right, for the U.S. government. That's the thing I don't like about Glint. You getting too personal now. You want my social? I don't use the social. I don't have a social. You get what I'm saying? So Glint's cool, but they're tied into the current monetary system. That's why I like moving through trust through UPMA. That's why I prefer to move through trust through UPMA. Now, for anybody that took, right? Hold on, where's it at? This class right here. For those of you out there, if you took the SUI class, let me get a show of hands. Who out there took this class? Damn, I thought it was a trust specifically for gold and silver. Nah, Bankroll, I mean, NFT Barber, we talked about that during class, during the 4.5 hours, and we can place other assets in there. Vehicles, you get what I'm saying? Property, right? But by a show of hands, who out there took the SUI class? Who out there took the SUI? Let's take a look at SUI real quick, because SUI's going fucking bananas. This thing, we're having to pull back now, but we just reached new highs. We just reached new highs on SUI. Look at this. This chart is in its infancy. I hope y'all understand that this is a baby chart right here. This is the baby. It's in its infancy still. They dropping deep token today. Congrats to all. I missed that one. See, I didn't even know that. I need to go do my research. You wasn't in there live? Okay, you got to rewatch it. Okay, no doubt. But no, this is a baby right here, y'all. It's a baby asset. Little baby asset. We got a long way to go still. We're only into our second golden ratio. Look at that. We're only into our second golden ratio between the 1272 and the 1618. Let me mark that off for you so you know what I'm talking about. This is the level we're looking to get to with the rest of the assets once we break our previous highs inside of here. So now, as of right now, look where your support's coming in. Look at this. Oh my God, this should be almost too perfect sometimes. Look at this. Let me zoom in for y'all. Look at that. Look at that break and that back test. Break and a back test. You're back testing that 1414 at 222. As long as you hold 222 and you're still growing in positive momentum on the weekly, projections are 250. And if once we break through 250, what I start doing is I start looking at that next target, right? Fam, if you like the information that I'm bringing in the way that I'm bringing it, the least you can do is share this out. Give me some likes, give me some love, because ain't none of this monetized, so I'm not getting paid. They closed down Cash App, so I can't get any donations to Cash App. I wish I had a QR code I can just show y'all so you can send crypto if you wanted to send a donation. But at least show me some love. Give me some likes, some hearts. Give me some rounds of applause if you like the information that I'm sharing. If you don't, thumbs down. Thumbs down. But anyways, as of right now, what I'm looking for on SUI is if we can break through 250, next targets to the upside of 335 to 380, respectfully. This is a baby asset. Hey, look, don't say that you didn't see this thing at $2.25. Hold on, what's the price right now? We're at 2.25. It's $2. Literally, it costs more to smoke right now than it does to buy an asset. It costs more to smoke right now than it does to buy an asset. Right? So don't come back later on if SUI ever gets to 20, 10, 20, 40, 50, 100, $200, right? And you're like, damn, I did see it on the Bullies Live at $2.25, and I went out and bought a 3.5 instead. Mm-mm-mm. And remember, I gave you the whole not only right did those that took the class get an investment in SUI, right? They also were walked through the process of being able to earn more SUI by the day in a form of passive income. So not only have they been appreciating the price appreciation of the SUI asset itself, they've been able to appreciate the free SUI tokens they have acquired from liquid staking. Right? All right, so getting into SUI. SUI DeFi platform Deep Book reveals deep token launch plan. Oh no, this is what you was talking about. This is what you was talking about. Where did he just say that? Yeah, they're dropping the deep token today. This is what you were talking about. Deep Book, a central limit order book for the DeFi built on SUI, is launching its long-awaited deep token next week. Okay, this is alpha. This is alpha. This is alpha. They closed it. They closed my Cash App. It's all well though. I ain't worried about it. Bully called Solana at $20. Yep, I sure did. Solana, how much is Solana right now? Solana right now. In fact, for anybody that took my Solana class, right? This is what I really be trying to tell y'all, Joe. This just not a joke, right? When I hold a class, it's because I'm getting downloads from the Most High, from the Creator, from the universe, whatever you want to call it, to hold that class. I move in spirit when I do this shit. I don't move off greed. Ain't none of this based off. Oh, this is the one that's gonna go up, right? It's based off a sign and signal that I get. Like, man, I need to be interested in this, and I need to get everybody else interested in it. So what the brother just said is that I did a Solana. Well, when I did the Solana class, Solana was trading between $19 and $20 back here. Solana's $150 today. So anybody that took that class, right? Hey, my education pays for itself. My education pays for itself. Right now, you're up 655% since that class. Antonio Blackman said, I still got a MarginFi account open from that class. Beautiful. Beautiful. Once again, the classes pay for themselves. They pay for themselves. And this week, well, this week we got one class, but this month we got 3 classes that if I was you, I wouldn't miss. I wouldn't miss. We got Avalanche this week. Next week we got Degen. And then the day before, Bitcoin was announced to the world, right? The day before the white paper was introduced. We're going to be going over what's new on Bitcoin for 2025. That's October 30th. The white paper was introduced on Halloween, October 31st. All right. Right now, you got access to all the classes with an early bird discount. These classes are going to go back up to $100. Today's the last day to get your Avalanche class. Remember when we had that BNB convo? Nah, refresh my mind, Bankroll. Refresh my mind. Nah, look, I gave y'all the gem. Remember? Current. Hey, look, if y'all want an alternative to Cash App that's gonna actually grow your credit along with it, and if you want a link, hit my inbox, hit my email. I'll send you an invite link. But you want to go get you a current account. What current account allows you to do, and this ain't no like push for them or nothing. But what they do is they give you a credit card, which draws from your debit account, right? So you can get direct deposits from your job, spend it through the credit card, and it's going to build your personal credit for you. It's going to build your personal credit for you. Okay? Hey, Gino L said, I got a $1,000 airdrop from Jupiter because of that class. Come on, what are we talking about? It's wealth being made here in more ways than one. That was a free $1,000 that brother got. Free. Now I don't know if he put it back in and allowed it to earn passively, but that was a free $1,000 that brother got from taking the class. In fact, there's been a lot of airdrops that have been gotten. In fact, anybody that took the Brother Rich Brother Rich class back in 2020, if you took my class with Brother Rich, Black Magic, 2020, and you purchased your digital identity on the blockchain based off of that class, you got anywhere from a 25 to like a $5,000 airdrop. All right. But now, look, as an alternative to Cash App, hey, we can do current. Get your current cards, get your current accounts. Okay. This right here is in my humble opinion, this is superior to Cash App. They're superior to Cash App, in my opinion. Right? Once again, you're able to invest in about 5 or 6 different cryptocurrencies on it. You're able to get points anytime you spend the card, which then correlates to money. Right? You can spend it as cash capital, and it grows your credit while you're using the Visa credit card, which once again is connected to your debit account. For those that want the link, hit my inbox, hit my DM if you want the link. If you want the invite link, hit my DM, right? And if you can't DM me because I'm not following you, because I do have a private page, just go to my website, blockwallstreet.io, and hit contact us. It's going to allow you to email me. Hit contact us. All right. Don't forget, we got them early bird specials on the classes for the rest of this month. Right. Early bird special for this week's class ends today. All right, let's get back to it. What's going on with Sui? Right now, what Sui's doing, they're releasing a new token. Remember, if we're talking about generational wealth, what we want to do is we want to have first mover advantage. What's greater than having first mover advantage than being able to get involved in a project that is just now launching? Imagine you being able to buy Amazon in the very beginning, a week after it was released. Imagine you being able to buy Apple a week after it was released. Huh? Imagine you being able to buy Tesla a week after it was released. Imagine you being able to invest in MicroStrategy a week after it was released. Microsoft a week after it was released. Just put yourself in a position. Look at the old financial system and where it's at today. And think about where you would be at had you been able to invest in it yesterday. And then think about the position that I'm giving y'all and putting you in today for tomorrow. Go back and watch this live if you're missing this. If you're missing this, go back and watch this live. Anyways, we got Sui dropping a new token, new project, right? And they've been gaining traction in the decentralized financing space. Now, I've been teaching y'all decentralized finance for about 6-7 years. In fact, if you want to get like some real inside info, just like some Genesis, just go on Google and just Google New Money Matrix. The only thing that's going to pop up is the only thing that should pop up is the New Money Matrix podcast, right? New Money Matrix podcast. And we just go to Apple right here, right? It's me. This is a podcast that I was running back in. Let me see if we can just look at all the episodes. Hold on. So I got 202 episodes here, right? Dating back to, let's see, how far back do these episodes go? So I'm gonna show you how long I've been trying to get people involved in decentralized finance. I'm gonna show you today. For those, because it ain't new. I'm not following the wave. So my first episode on my podcast, which is way before everybody else was doing the podcast shit because of COVID, was January 24th, 2019. Coffee and crypto with the Bitcoin block bully. So you can see I've been doing this coffee and crypto thing for a minute. But anyways, if we go take a look, I think my first introduction that I gave to the world from a large platform, what date was it? When did we start talking about decentralized finance? Let's see. You can kind of go here with the what is MakerDAO and the MKR token because this has to do with decentralized finance. I could also look at banking through the banking the unbanked sovereignty through blockchain, right? DAI, the ultimate stable coin. But then I do just have a straight flat out February 27th, 2019 episode. What is decentralized finance? What is decentralized financing? Y'all go listen to some of these OG episodes and see what I was talking about way back when. See what I was talking about way back when and see how the world is today. And you'll see that I prophesied a lot of the shit that you see going on right now. A lot of what's going on right now. The tokenization of real world assets. Before there was a term RWA, real world assets, I was telling people that the future will be tokenized. Could current be your donation cup? Yes, it could, Energy Consultant. Yes, it could. Yes, it definitely can. That podcast was how I found you, just looking for someone like us talking crypto since I bought some around that time. Andrew Hunt said he found me by the podcast. Yeah, definitely when it was unpopular to speak about crypto. Definitely. I started my page in 2017 before we hit $20,000. I think my first episode, do I got my first video on there? Let me see it. Let me see if we can just look at my first episode real quick. I took a lot of my videos down, right? I took a lot of my videos down. I wanted to see did I leave the first episode up there. I probably didn't. Nah, I didn't. Damn. Let me see videos. Nope, I don't got. I'm gonna go back and put the first video where I'm going to the Bitcoin ATM. Bitcoin at that time when I did that video was probably somewhere around $2,200, maybe $3,000. I can't quite remember, but I know it was below $4,000 when I did that first video. I'm gonna go on here and open it back up and put it on there so people can watch it though. Bitcoin was around $3,000, I believe. 2025 to 20. We'll say $2,000 and $3,000 when I did that ATM video showing how to buy Bitcoin via ATM. Silencio is having an update today. Okay, I got to get on that. What would be the best platform to maybe build an RWA for real estate? In your opinion, speculate. What would be the best platform to maybe build an RWA for real? You talking about like tokenize your own? Let me know what you talk. Dr. Tony, what's going on? Queen Wealthy Rising. Peace. You're missing a very good show. We going in today. I'm going in. I'm charged up. I got to get out of here in a minute, but I'm charged up right now. We got a couple more stories to cover, like the Sui story. Look at some charts, and we're going to get up out of here. But I appreciate everybody that's been able to tune in today. But it goes on to state that one of the platform's emerging projects is now preparing to launch its token, DeepBook, a project built on Sui that has created DeFi's answer to a central limit order book. Announced Wednesday, it will launch its long-awaited Deep token on October 14th. A central limit order book is what exchanges use to facilitate buying and selling between traders by recording bids and offers. The token maximum supply is 10 billion tokens. 2.5 billion tokens are part of the initial circulating supply, with the rest to be released over the next 7 years. So that means they're going to have a way for us to acquire those tokens, probably through a means of liquidity providing and or staking. You talk about CDPs and DAI and Compound. Yeah, and MakerDAO super early. And those are collateralized debt positions. I was teaching people what CDPs were when they didn't even know what CDOs were. A CDO is a collateralized debt obligation. I was teaching about collateralized debt positions. You get what I'm saying? You said something about buying Bitcoin from ATM, but what about a Bitcoin? That's what I'm talking about. I was buying Bitcoin from a Bitcoin ATM, not an ATM. I'm talking about a Bitcoin ATM. And I've been trying to get people to invest in Bitcoin ATMs, and we can just fund it with our own crypto, charge a premium. I mean, man, there's so many different, there's so many levels to this shit, to this new world, y'all. I've been trying to get people involved. It's so many things you can do outside of just buying an asset or buying these coins and waiting for them to go up. It's a whole, if you go back and listen to some of my earlier videos from 2017, 2018, you're going to hear me tell people this is a new world. And in this new world, we can do and be what we want, because there's nothing over here yet. Now there's all type of shit built over here. But 2016, 2017, 2018, people were still thought this was a laughing matter. I was going around Chicago giving Bitcoin out, going in social media, giving Bitcoin out, just trying to get people involved. For those that have been following me long enough, y'all remember giving away $500 worth of Bitcoin, $200 worth of Bitcoin, $100 worth of Bitcoin to hundreds of people, not just one or two. I probably gave out, if it was 100, maybe more than 50 people, but maybe under 100. More than 50, but under 100 got free Bitcoin from me, right? And these are I still got all the videos. Anyways, more than 100,000 early participants were given a stake of Deep back in March when DeepBook gave away the DB claim NFTs that could be redeemed for the token once finally launched. Did you buy? Mhm. But another day, another token launch. Why is this? Why is it important in this case? Token holders can use Deep to pay for trading fees. Plus, the developers say that the token embraces liquidity by offering rebates to market makers and volume discounts to takers. It also enables governance functionality as well. DeFi is the catch-all term for projects that want to replace what traditional financial institutions like banks do. And that's what I've been showing y'all for about past 6 years, 5 years. How to be self-efficient, how to self-bank, how to be the bank, and how to handle your own commercial affairs without an overhead, without Big Brother, without yay, nay, any of that. You do what you want. Gino L, reach out to me. We could talk about purchasing some Bitcoin ATMs. We can definitely talk about it. Reach out to me. Yeah, Hex, PLS, PLSB, the Graves currency that I showed y'all the other day on the live. Now, yeah, my stomach growls. It's time for me to go get something to eat. But closing out, right? It says such protocols allow anyone to lend or earn interest on their crypto, but can be risky. And users can rack up huge losses if they're not careful. This is why I do my classes. Where can we buy Sui and the coin, or is it just Sui? Nah, Sui is the coin. Sui is the coin. I mean, you can buy it from any decentralized application, or you can use Uniswap. If you really want to dig deep down and learn how to not just buy Sui, but use Sui and earn passive income, you can go to my website, blockwallstreet.io, not black, block, BLOCK. And I do have a class on Sui. It's going to walk you through how to get it, the wallets to use, how to operate on the ecosystem, how to earn interest on your assets, the whole 9 yards. You can get all that right here. Unstoppable domains. I unattached my domain and can't put the wallet back on. I'm going to need a consultation. Okay, reach out to me. I got you. Reach out to me. I got you. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Now, in ending, it says most DeFi projects run on Ethereum or Solana networks. But Sui is now making inroads into the space, with DeepBook's token launch potentially making another step forward from the Sui ecosystem. Now, you know what I want to do for y'all for a visual, right? What I want to do for y'all for a visual. Remember, Sui's a baby. It's an infant, right? It's an infant. So let me see. I want to look at what would be the possibility, right? I want to see what would be the possibility if Sui was to get a market cap, something similar to, we'll say, Solana, or we'll look at a number of different assets. So let's say, right? Let's say that Sui had the market cap of, let's just say, Solana, right? That would put Sui at about $26, and that would be an 11.85x. That means that's 11 times your money. That's 11 times your money. Okay, that's it, and that's the price of Sol now. What was sold the all-time high? If we were looking at the price of Sol at its all-time high, that would put Sui at $32. Let's see if Sui had the market cap of XRP. That would put Sui at $11 from where it's currently at $2.25. Let's see if Sui had the market cap of Ethereum. That would put Sui at $114. Right now, it's less than a pack of backwoods to get you. In fact, for a pack of backwoods in Chicago right now, you can buy what? That's $4.50. You can buy at least 4 shares of Sui for a pack of backwoods right now in Chicago. And if Sui, one pack of backwoods, and if Sui was to, remember, that's 4 shares. If Sui was to ever to get to the market cap of Ethereum, each one of those shares would be worth $114. So now you can turn a pack of backwoods into what? That's 6. That's 4. That's 5. What would that be? $456. If I'm doing the math right, I may have been off a little bit, but you're looking at over $400 for a fucking pack of backwoods right now in Sui tokens. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Who can't invest? Who can't make money? And see, what it is a lot of people, oh, what is this going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month? Get them thoughts out of your mind. I speak generational wealth and I talk generational wealth. I'm not talking about today or tomorrow. I'm talking about the next 5 to 10, 50 to 100 years when I talk. Even though we've been able to see instant returns, instant changes in our life from being early and thinking about the long run. Okay? What's the website called? This website is marketcapof.com. Marketcapof.com. All right. Can you buy Sui on Coin? I don't know. I don't use Coinbase. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't use Coinbase, so I honestly couldn't tell you. I buy the majority of my assets on decentralized apps and decentralized wallets. I do not use a lot of centralized platforms. If we can't get the SB claim, how can we get these tokens dropping today? If we can't get the SB claim, SB claim, how can we get these tokens dropping today? Go to the website. Go to the website. All you gotta do is follow up with the information. You already know that they're dropping. Now it's up to you to go find out how you can be part of that drop. What is your view on Mana and Sand for this bull market? Let's take a look. Because I'm long on both assets. Let's take a look. Mana right now, right? As of right now, let's see. Let's see. Undervalued Mana? Are we under? Ooh, 30 cent. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And look, we're still holding this. We're still holding the support in the RSI here on Mana. We're still showing signs of bullish divergence. Look at that. That's beautiful. Still showing signs of bullish divergence. So now let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's look at this on a monthly. Okay, so yeah, the all-time high on Mana was $5.90. Right now, you're at 30 cents. Back testing your previous breakout highs over here is support. If and when we do turn around, just from your current price, not new highs, but just from where you're currently at, you're looking at a 1,839% return on Mana. Once again, not new highs, just where we stand right now. Back up to our previous high on Mana. You're looking at a 1,824% return. Okay. Let's take a look at Sandbox. And you've got bullish divergence. Let's take a look at Sandbox. Sandbox at its height was $8.49. Right now, coming in parallel to Mana at 29.30 cents. Previous highs give you a return of 2,394%. Right now, I'm earning passive income utilizing Sand, staking it. Is there a class on technical analysis? There definitely is a class on technical analysis on my page. If you come, let me see. It's probably going to be on page 1, though. Let me see. I'm also using DeFi Saver to automate my investing right now as far as leveraging up and leveraging down. So DeFi Saver is another good one. But technical analysis. Yep. I mean, this not just technical analysis, but this is a good one. How to use the Fibonacci tool to identify support and resistance and price targets. That's a decent one. I may have took down just a full out technical analysis video. Yeah, I may have took it down. I may just need to do. You know what? You know what I think I'm gonna do? How many people will be interested in me doing like a month-long boot camp on just technical analysis, just different ways to do technical analysis? And then maybe the last week we can work on investing using that technical analysis. But how many people would be interested in me doing a month-long boot camp just for technical analysis? Maybe 2 days out the week, 2 hours a day, hour and a half, 2 hours a day. Who would be interested in that? Yeah, Mana is Decentraland. Yes, it is. Who will be in? For those that are interested, right? Just so I can get a head count. Just so I can get a head count. If you're really interested in doing that, and we can pick up maybe in November, that way we can be ready for December. If you're really interested in that, go to blockwallstreet.io and just hit contact us. And then it's going to open to an email. Send me, unless you already got my email. Make the classes in the AM. Now, I ain't going to be able to do the AM. I ain't going to be able to do it. It's normally going to have to be PM classes because in the AM is the majority of the time when most people work. You know what I'm saying? The majority of people normally got the nights off, in my opinion. I know it's better for me to do it in the evening. You get what I'm saying? But for those that are interested, if you want to do a 4-week course, right? A 4-week course, reach out. Block Wall Street Work at proton.me. Block Wall Street Work at proton.me or go to blockwallstreet.io. Hit contact us, reach out, give me a holler, and we'll put it together. Okay? Y'all still have faith in Decentraland? Yeah, I got faith in Decentraland. Do you see what they building over there? I'm not. See, that's the thing. I don't lose faith just because people like I hear people, oh, NFTs are dead. Like you're fucking plumb crazy. NFTs are dead. Like, are you serious? Not anyone on this, but people will say shit like this. And then you look at stories like this, right? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. They're like, yeah, NFTs, aren't NFTs dead? And then you look at stories like this. Let me see. Blockchain. So California went ahead and placed their card titles on the blockchain using Avalanche network. Out of all, out of every network they could have used, they used Avalanche network. They use Avalanche network. Out of everything they could have used, they use Avalanche. I think my internet's running slow right now. Come on, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock already. God damn. Yeah, let me hurry up and finish this up. Yeah, I do have a class on how to short and long crypto. I'll be waiting for that to come up. If you want to learn how to short and long crypto, you're gonna want to do my derivatives class, how to trade crypto derivatives. Here it is. How to leverage trade using decentralized applications. Wait, is that it? How to leverage trade using decentralized applications. That would be it. But I think I got a. Is that the one on derivatives though? Let me see. I should have one on derivatives too. That might be it though. Instadap. That might be it. Let me see. That might be it. Derivatives, derivatives, derivatives. No, so there's another one. There's another one. Apex, decentralized multi-chain derivatives market tutorial. That's another one. I remember when it first tanked and it didn't tank. What do you mean? There's charts out here that are doing way worse than these. All it did is come back. If we look at Decentraland, right? If I look at Decentraland, you got to think the whole market had a pullback. This thing didn't tank. Look at this. It came back and it's holding above its previous highs. This is a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Now it's time for us to come in with a higher high. We're still good in my humble opinion. Let's look at this on a 3 month. Look at this on a 6 month. Look at that. That didn't tank. That's a pullback. That's a pullback in the greater scheme of things, right? In my humble opinion. What was the site you was talking about doing $33 in ETH for a 3 month option trade? Hegic, 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 Hegic. Hey, but look, with that being said, y'all, we got class this month. Once again, for those that want to get in on, I'm putting it on my website too. For those that want to be part and partial for the month-long boot camp on technical analysis for the month of November, please go to blockwallstreet.io, hit contact us, leave your name, leave your social media information. Let me know you're interested. I'll put you on the list. I probably do max 20 people. I probably do max 20 people because when I do these classes, I want people to be interactive. The more people, the longer it's going to take for people to be interactive. So probably max 20 people for the class. And we do have 3 classes this week, which you can get early bird access discounts to. Well, no, 3 classes this month. 1 class this week, Avalanche, still at an early bird price for the rest of today. 12 o'clock midnight. It's going to go back up to 100. The class is on Thursday, right? And then we got class next week on the DGen layer 3 chain. Remember, we've been doing a lot on layer 1s and layer 2s. Now we're going to be going to layer 3, right? And then we got what's new on Bitcoin for the end of the month, right before the release of the Bitcoin white paper. All right. I got you, my brother. Hey, with that being said, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I appreciate everybody that was able to tune in and tap in for the early rising show of Coffee and Crypto as we see the prices continue to move north. Hopefully, everybody was able to get their positions locked in. Hopefully, you're sitting back earning passive income. Hopefully, you are in some of the best positions you could be in for this upcoming bull market that we have going on. And I hope to see you all in the upcoming classes. Let's see the next one. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.